Coming up next on the Run Cruise series from London, More Than Running. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Runway Podcast. I am your host Kim. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the show. If you are a return listener, welcome back to the show. I so appreciate you. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to subscribe to the Runway Podcast on your favorite podcast app so that you get notified each and every time I upload a new episode. And if you are a listener on Apple Podcasts or iTunes, please be sure to rate the show 5 stars. And if you can, leave a written review of the show as well. It really helps the show to get noticed and to get recommended to other runners like yourself. On the show, I have the fellas from More Than Running, which is a London-based run crew. Eric, Brian, and Tafari chatted with me, and I love when I get to chat with people from across the pond because I love their accents. I mean, they think that we have an accent, but to me, I sound normal, and I'm sure to them, they sound normal, but their accents are just dreamy. And these fellas were such a riot. If you haven't already done so, if you've never heard of them, make sure that you follow them on their socials. I'll have them listed down below because they give video commentary format. I don't know what you want to call it, but their IG is full of video content and it makes you really get to know them as people, and I think it's something that sets them apart from other running crews. So they're putting a lot of work into creating their content, and I am enjoying watching it, and I enjoyed interviewing them. So let's check out their story. I want to introduce you to the fellas of the More Than Running crew. Please welcome Eric, Brian, and Tafari to the show.
Great
hey guys.
Afternoon. Good evening, everyone.
How are you?
We're very well, very well.
As well as can be, man.
That's good. Now, these fellas are on the other side of the pond. They're in London. So what time is it over there now?
8 o'clock p.m., 8 p.m. out here.
Yeah.
8 p.m. So my sun is still shining bright in the air and you guys are going up to snooze land soon. Well, not too soon.
Well,
early.
In a little while.
Yeah,
So tell me a little bit about yourselves. I'll let you choose who will go first.
Okay, well, my name's Brian, aka Killer B. I suppose Killer Brian doesn't have the same kind of ring to it. But like, I've been running about 2 years now, loving the running, just running by myself, running with the guys. Like I've done only 2 races because of the lockdown and stuff, but done a half marathon as my first race. It was a big accomplishment. I was happy to do it. We're looking to do the next one, and they're just getting on as much runs as possible. We're in the community. We've got like a Sunday park run. We involve a lot of people, and just loving the vibe that we spread.
Okay. Who's next?
Well, my name's Eric, aka Run Like Kunta, aka Mr. Epic. I'm 45 years old. I've got 3 children. I've been running 200 weeks today. 200 weeks today. So I've just run 21 kilometers today.
Well, I'm gonna ask you more about that later.
Okay.
Wow, 45? I would not have guessed that.
Yeah, I'm 45. I'll be 46 this year.
Wow, looking good.
Thank you. And I just love running. Started running because I had a few health issues, and it's just taken off. Everybody loves it. I've started filming. I like to talk anyway, so it just kind of all makes sense. I run, I talk, I motivate, I inspire, it just rolls into one.
I've been watching your filming. It's good. All right. What about you, Tafari? I think it's been keeping me entertained the last few days. I'll tell you that much. Go ahead, Tafari.
Yeah, my name's Tafari. Like, that's what I'm saying. We all live in the same area. I work with people with learning and physical difficulties. I try and run twice a week. And yeah, MTR, baby. Is that, we're just trying to get it in, man. Like, it is what it is.
Now, what is you guys' ethnic background? Because I hear a little Jamaican accent in there, and I know there's probably some other cultural backgrounds that I'm missing. But where are you guys born in London, or how's that working?
Yeah, so I was born in London, South London, Queen's Mary's Hospital. But my parents are both from Guyana, so my ethnicity is from Guyanese.
Okay. What about you, Eric?
Yeah, I was born in Hammersmith Hospital, just down the road, about 20 minutes down the road. Yeah, my dad's from Ghana, and my mum was from Grenada.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm born in London, West London Hospital. My peoples are from Jamaica and Grenada.
Okay. So is there a lot what's
I wish I had my
sound?
flag with me.
Teach me how to say that. What are y'all saying?
What?
Cheese. I don't know.
I hear that all the time. Like, what the heck are they saying? But I like it. I like it.
It's like an ad lib.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like a Jesus, like it's just a bit of a jeez. Like anytime you can say Jesus Christ or something like that, you could say jeez. But it works in so many situations.
So is that a MTR thing, or is that like a London thing?
It's kind of a London thing, but we do say it a lot.
Yeah, them ones.
So Eric, I know you touched on your running streak, and it's actually a pretty epic running streak. So how did that get started for you, and what got you into running?
I used to run a little while back in the day, a little bit here and there, but nothing serious. And then I had a seizure. I went to work and I collapsed and I had a seizure. And I woke up and I said to myself, I have to change something. So I started running around the estate. I met a couple of other friends that started running. And yeah, it just took off from there. I thought I have to get into races. I've done the Great North Run. I don't know if you've heard of the Great North Run. 57,000 people running. I think I came 3,400 and something.
Wow.
So yeah, that's how I started running. And then yeah, every Monday, because I know people hate Mondays, I run every single Monday for the last 200 weeks.
Wow. Now 200, how do you keep track of that? 200 weeks? So you started on week 1 and you just kept it going for 200 weeks?
Yep, exactly that. Just week 1, week 2, week 3, and then I come out and I talk and I give, a little bit of joke. It might not have anything to do with running, but just life in general. That's why we called it More Than Running, because it's more, life is more than running. So,
So did you have a history of seizures, or was it just like out of the blue?
I had one 10 years before that. And my mom had passed away at 43 years old and my sister at 38 years old. So obviously from there, I just thought, you know what, I have to do something serious to change my life. And yeah, running seems to have caught me.
So have you been okay since you've been on this streak? Any other episodes, or all has been well?
No other episodes.
Do you contribute that to picking up the sport of running?
Running, yoga, exercise. I've got a gym downstairs in my garage. So, me and my son, my son's over here. We just worked out today. So yeah, I do a lot of exercise, and they say exercise boosts your immune system. So basically, when I had all the tests and everything, they said to me, my immune system threshold was low. So I had to do exercise to boost my immune system. And yeah, I've just got the bug of running. Now I'm inspiring everybody else, trying to inspire the community.
Yeah.
And what about you, Brian? I know I read that you joined him somewhere along that journey.
What it is, yeah. So I was doing my thing in and out. But since I got to about 30, because I'm 39, I've got an 8-year-old son. I've actually got another son on the way, actually.
Oh, congratulations. Nice.
Yeah. Crazy surprise. We thought it was 2 months. We went to check and it was 5 months already. So yeah, nearly there. But so I see these guys running in and out. I'm noticing my metabolism slowing down. I've got asthma as well. And I used to use my pump like every few days I'm using my blue pump. So every time I'd see them doing exercise, I'd be coming out and I'd say, look, I'm going to run with you guys. But I'm a type of guy that if I'm going to block a day off, it has to be blocked. So I knew it was Thursday they ran. So I started running with them. The first time I ran with them, they made me run 12K. 12K. I've never run before or anything. Like, and then I just came the next Thursday, kept on running, and I loved it. I loved it. And then about 4 or 5 weeks into it, they said to me, "Oh, you know, we only started running 5K when we first started, but we knew you was ready for it." So yeah, I just loved it. And I've been running ever since. And I've been filming and running. And everyone else, how do you run while you talk while you run and film? But it's because that's how I started. So I just carried on, got my channel, and it's just getting love from everyone. So yeah, blessings to you again for putting us on here.
Of course. So how did More Than Running get started?
We were already running Thursday, and we thought, okay, a few of us thought together, let's start something for the community in a local park near where we live. And yeah, it just took off from there. Instagram was obviously free promotion. We were already doing videos. We got the logo done. We got a few things as in visuals for people to see. And now we're there, and we're actually part of the park. I think people actually expect us in the park, and we motivate other runners in the park.
And they got some fly gear. They came on the store stunting, y'all. They got their gear. They got their little jackets on and hats. I'm going to have to give me some of that. Y'all.
We tried something. Visuals are important, aren't they? So
of course. So when and where do you guys meet? And are you like a group, or is just like you three and you have some people join you? How is that working?
Okay, well, it's just us three basically in the MTR group, but we've got a lot of people that join us for the Sunday runs. A lot of people in community join our Run Like Kunta for the workouts. And so it's just a community thing that join us, but yeah, it's just the three of us. That's MTR.
Okay. Now
we have a big MTR family. Sorry, a big MTR family.
That's cool, because I see people. Okay, I'm going to talk about your runs a little bit later, but I see people joining you guys. I wasn't sure if it was just you three, or if you were a whole crew of people. But that's dope.
No, so, the whole point is anyone from any background in the community can join us. It doesn't matter. We've met people through Instagram that we've run with. Yeah. We've met people from the community that we've run with. We've met other people that we've met at races that have come down and run with us. So we just like to run, and we like to film. We like to talk. We like to motivate. So it just kind of makes sense for everybody just to run together.
Yeah, it's like we're running anyway. So just to come, or we'll come down there or whatever. We'll just run. Let's just run together, really. Running community is just all love.
That's dope. That's dope. So tell me about the community that you guys reside in, because most of my listeners are American, and all I know about London is Luther, which I love, Gangs of London, which I love that show too, and The Crown. That's all we see on. That's our perception of London from
just
America.
Know it's not all tea and biscuits, man. It's not all tea and biscuits.
Exactly. So tell me about. Tell me about your hood, your neighborhood. What is it like where you guys live? And what part of London is that?
From West London, man. West Ken, Stress Ken estate, man. Like, yeah, is what you lot will call the projects over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like I was saying, I got family in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, Bedford Stuyvesant. Like, yeah, West Ken, you know what I'm saying? West London. We got the high rises, we got the houses, we got it all, man. Yeah, and we run around here, man. We run around the borough. Like, yeah.
So is there a lot of like Caribbean, African culture in that area?
Everything.
Yeah. It's a mix. It's a mix. It's a definite mix.
So I can go down the road and get me some rice and peas?
Yeah, no problem. You pick up the plantain, no problem. The yam, all your hard food, man. All of that.
All that good stuff?
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Is there?
But it depends on what side of London you go, because on, let's say, West London, you get more Caribbeans from like Grenada, St. Lucia. You don't really get too many Jamaicans. They more live on South London with like Ghanaians and Nigerians. And so it's kind of a mix. Like here is you're going to get a lot of European, Spanish, Polish, a lot of different nationalities here in West London.
Yeah.
And you know what? I noticed that because I watched your latest video when you were in South Park and you guys were just, running, hey, what's up to everybody. And a lot of people turn around and look at you like, what are these guys doing? So like that park that you run in, what kind of neighborhood is that?
Yeah, that's the posh part. That's the posh part. That's going up more. That's a bit bougie, them sides there, you know what I'm saying? That's more going up towards like southwest London,
I saw the dad pushing the
but
stroller. I'm like, where
love.
they
It's
at?
still all love, man. It's still all love. Wherever we go, man. Wherever we go is all love.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I saw, there was a guy running and you said hey to him and he started running with you guys. So is that how you just like pick up people and, keep the movement going?
Yep. If you saw the end of the video, I told him come back next week because he told me I ran a few laps. So I told him five next week. A few.
Uh-huh.
Think about it like this, yeah. Think about it like this. How many runners out there appreciate you just saying, "Have a good run"?
Yep.
You understand?
So true.
How you doing? Good running. What's your name? How far are you running today? There's so many runners that just appreciate that alone. And that's just normal manners for us. Where we come from, that's just normal manners. So
very true.
It just extends to the running anyway.
Mm-hmm. So I saw that you said at the end of that video, tell me where you are, north, south, east, or west. I'll come to you. So I see. I've been checking up on you guys.
You're showing interest. That's good. That's good.
Of course. So how does that work? Are you are you taking your group to other parts of London to, try to get more people into the sport?
Well, we know different people from different crews. So like there's a crew in East London we call like the Mile Crushers. Yeah. There's other different crews. There's Black Girls Run UK. They're just up the road from us. There's a few other runners that are local. So again, we're just trying to, like we say, spread that love and just all run together. Why not? We do videos anyway. We run. Why not them be in the video, show their personality, show who they are, get more fans. We all connect the running community worldwide. That's why we're talking to you.
Because this is one thing I always noticed when I first started running, because I'm obviously watching Run Like Kunta when I first started, and he's running with videos. So when I go onto Instagram and I'm seeing everyone's just doing pictures, I couldn't believe it because we're in 2000 whatever now, so we can move in pictures now, innit? So let's just get on it. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I just got on it, and then yeah. And even now, I just see everyone doing pictures, and it's all good. Don't get me wrong, but you want to see personality, innit? You want to see what's going on. You want to see the roads. You want to see the journey. So that's what I'm about, innit? And I think I just want to show other people's journey at the same time.
I agree. And I think that's what makes you guys' channels unique because you don't, I agree with you. I like the visual aspect as well. That's why I make this podcast into a video as well. But I think we get to see more of your personalities and get to know who you are because you are producing video content on your channels, every week, more than every week, 2-3 times a week.
I'm active, as they say. I'm active.
Because I might do 1 or 2 solo runs a week, but I know Run Like Kunta's doing many. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, just check our channels, you'll see. Do you get what I'm saying? You get to see the London streets as well. Like we're planning to run to other iconic places, so you lot can see other places. But you get to see London streets and the bridges and all sorts of stuff as well at the same time. So I think it's just all good to just show what we show.
Now, how has it been for you guys during COVID? Because I know London has been going through on and off lockdowns, and you have this new strain now. So what's happening? Is London open right now, closed? What's going on? And how has that affected your running as a crew?
It's lock off.
Everything's
locked down. Yeah.
So the stores are closed. Everything is closed right now.
Well, unless they're selling food, unless you're selling food, your shop is shut. Yeah. So it's just a total mess. But we just be running, innit? We just I've had COVID. Run Like Kunta's had COVID. Do you know what I'm saying? We were still working out during that. You can see it on our pages. Do you know what I'm saying? So we just come out running again. That's when we started our challenge. We started our challenge when we came out of COVID the last time.
So tell me a little bit about that challenge.
Well, as I'm saying, before
I saw the burpees. Yeah, I saw all that.
So before we was doing burpees, yeah, me and Run Like Couldn't doing 50. We was increasing by 10 or 20 a week every 2 weeks. So I got to about 70 burpees. I was doing them, then I got COVID. Then I was laid up for 2 weeks. Run Like Couldn't got COVID, laid up for 2 weeks. So we were sitting down, and then we get runner.
Yeah, it was my birthday. It was my birthday, and my other half, basically, she does triathlons and she does all kind of mad challenges and runs, and yeah, she's crazy. But she challenged us to the challenge, basically.
Yeah, to do 5K.
But we were a little bit intoxicated at the time. So
yeah. And the challenge was 5K a day. But because we was doing burpees before, we said, you know what, we can't just get rid of the burpees. We need to add them in. So we thought, you know what, 5K a day and 50 burpees a day is achievable. And it was achievable, but it took a lot out of us. I can't lie.
Yeah, it was a good challenge. So.
Yeah, it was a good challenge, definitely.
So how did having COVID affect your running? Because I know a lot of people says, you know, your respiratory system isn't the same after having COVID. So are you back to normal? Do you find it more difficult to breathe when running?
I think because we run a lot, you get what I'm saying? We're back to normal. But my first 1 or 2 runs, I definitely wasn't. It didn't feel like when I started, but I could feel it on my chest. As I said, I've got asthma. So when I started running about 3 months after, my asthma I just stopped using my pump. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so I don't even use it much anymore, once or twice a month, if that. So so after COVID, my first 1 or 2 runs was definitely harder, but yeah, everything's back to normal.
I came out of COVID and ran 21K.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so I have to, because you know we function in miles over here. So
no, 13 miles.
Okay.
13.1 miles.
Because I know 5K is 3.1 and 10K is 6.2, and I have to multiply it back from there.
13.1 miles is 21K.
I'm gonna switch to miles real soon.
Wait, so after you had COVID, you went out and ran 13 miles?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I was doing like a thousand rep challenge as well while I was inside. I was doing like 1,000 reps. I was doing like 200 skips, 100 push-ups, 100 dips, chin-ups, anything like that, mountain climbs. Just so long as I got to 1,000, I was doing that while I was inside the coat. I didn't really think I have it too bad because I keep myself quite healthy. So I don't think it affected me as much as it's affected people who have underlying health issues.
Yeah, I know the runners. The runners that I know that have had COVID, they're pretty much have the same story as you guys. But it's just interesting to see how, you know, different people have dealt with having the illness or sickness, whatever you want to call it.
So I couldn't go out and run. So that was the only thing. I just couldn't go out and run. That was the only thing that affected.
And I wasn't doing 1,000 reps, but I was doing like about 600-700. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was all good.
I ain't get that thing, boy. Just hope I don't catch it.
I know. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm just praying every day it doesn't come home. So how is with the London being on lockdown, you guys can still run outside as normal, or is it like, are you allowed a certain amount of time to be outside?
I'm not too sure. I don't really watch the news and that. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what the rules are. Yes, sir, but I'm out there. Risks. I'm out there getting it done.
You risking it all?
I'll tell you this, yeah. I've worked throughout the whole lockdown.
Yeah, same here.
The whole of last year, I've worked. I'm what you would class as an essential worker. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm outside anyway, so I can run. It's not a catch me if you can thing, but I'm gonna do my thing.
I'm definitely a runner. So I'll be running.
So being an essential worker, are you able to get the vaccine?
Boy, I don't know. Because I'm a postman. Yeah, they was talking about that the other day. Sorry, they was talking about it the other day, and they haven't told us yet what happens with that. But I don't know. I can only assume so.
What did you say, Tafari?
Yeah, I've actually been offered it already, like last month or about 3 weeks ago, and people I work with and some of my clients have taken it, but I'm not taking it. It's not compulsory at the moment. And I already told them when it does become compulsory, take that as my resignation. I'm gone.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't taking that thing. No way. It's not even certified. It ain't gone through the proper testing. I'm not ready to take that and then my leg fall off and I'm good. I'm good.
Now you say cheese. Now you say cheese.
For real. But you know what? That's like a lot of people's notion on that because they rushed it out so quick and we don't know like what's going to happen. Like there's not extensive enough testing.
Right.
How long did they test this thing for? Like 6 months, maybe? And now
they
they're
just
pumping
started
it into
handing
us.
out in India as well. And the thing is that the people in India are taking it from yesterday. And then when they spoke to the doctors, this is actually on BBC News, the doctors are saying that it hasn't gone through stage 3 processing yet, but the people are taking it and the doctors are not. So we don't trust Boris Johnson over here. So I'm definitely not taking it.
And you know, in America, they gave it to all of the hospital workers first.
Is it compulsory over there?
No, they don't have to take it, but
right.
I see a lot of my running friends, especially, a lot of them have taken it already.
Yeah,
I see people on Instagram posting up that they've taken it. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the totem pole, so I probably won't be able to take it for like 5 years anyway. But
yeah, that's probably the good one anyway, man. You'll probably get the right thing anyway.
Do you want to take it?
I don't know because I don't take the flu vaccine.
Exactly.
Do you guys take the flu vaccine?
No, never.
Yeah, I don't take the flu vaccine. I don't give my kids the flu vaccine. So my husband is an essential worker and he hasn't brought it home in all these months. So I'm on the fence, but I have a long time to wait because I'm in the persona non grata. I'm still young, so they classify us here by who can get it when, and I'm at the bottom of the list, so I don't think I'll be taking it anyway.
Okay.
You're not taking it either?
No. I'm allergic to Nurofen and ibuprofen, so
oh Lord,
I don't know what's in the vaccine.
Them ones, exactly. They don't know what's in it.
That's true. So let's talk a little bit about you guys' gear. What kind of sneakers are you running in?
Boy, I wear Nike Zooms, Nike Shield. That's about it. So far, yeah. We've only got about 3 pairs at the moment.
Nike Pegasus for me. A lot of Nikes.
Yeah,
definitely a lot of Nikes. A couple of Asics thrown in there, but a few more Nikes.
Yeah, like the Pegasus, man. The Pegasus, definitely the Pegasus, man.
What's up with the Nikes?
The Pegasus are tried and tested more than the COVID vaccine, man. They've been around longer.
Now, let me tell you, all the fast runners in the States, they run in those. I call them the crunchy uglies. You know, those, they run in the 1%, the one, whatever they're called. They run in those things.
They're nice. So, yeah. They got the 4% and they got the 1%.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know the name because I just ignored Nike.
But those trainers, I'm telling you, they make a huge difference. I'm telling you, I've got a pair and they make a huge difference. I'm telling you, the cushioning.
What's the huge difference? I think it's all mental. It's mental marketing. That's how they got y'all.
No. There's a. I'm telling you, I'm running faster.
Definitely. The bounce back technology, I think that's what it's got me. Do you get what I'm saying? Because the first time I bought the shoes, I definitely improved my time out here. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see proof of that.
I'll put it down to the bounce back technology.
I believe that, man. I believe that. I remember when I switched to the Pegasus, I felt I was running faster still. I was clocking better times, man. I think it's true, man.
Glided.
And what watch technology do you wear? Because I saw Killer had on an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
But
I'm wearing it at the moment, but yeah, I got Apple Watch, Apple Series 5. I do like it because it links up with the phone perfectly with the AirPods. But I don't really run to music, but it just links up Apple, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Series 5 is the one.
But your boy there, he had some fly watch. It had like some stuff around the bezel. I was video, like, what's that?
This one. It's a Huawei. You know Huawei?
No, I never heard of that.
Huawei. Yeah, they're not allowed in America. Huawei.
That's why.
They got. It's a Chinese brand, isn't it?
Oh, how do you spell that?
H-U-W.
It's like Hawaii.
Yeah, it's like Hawaii.
Oh, I heard of that brand.
Look.
Wait,
you
put
see
it to the
that?
camera. I saw it on Instagram. I was like, what is that?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's fly.
You like that,
That's
yeah?
fly. That's fly.
Yeah,
So
that's
does it sync with Strava and everything like that?
No, it syncs with my Huawei phone.
Oh, you have the fancy phone too.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. My phone broke, but yeah. I got the Huawei phone with the Huawei watch. So yeah, it just all synchronizes together. I'm still gonna run fast regardless of the watch and the phone. So.
You're gonna run fast and look fly doing it, right?
That's the point. That's the point. That's the point. You got to look cool. You got to look cool. You got to sound cool, and you got to move cool.
No, I'll tell you what. It's good to hear some feedback about the gear. So what are you saying? You think the gear looks nice? Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I think. Listen, I'm all about running and looking good while I run. You're not gonna catch me out here with colors that don't match. My sneakers gotta match my clothes. You know, we gotta look good.
Yeah, we're there. We're there. Same place.
Okay. Thank you for your feedback.
Of course. So before I let you guys go, I want you to teach me some UK slang. So look, I was watching your video. I saw you say it's biting, which means it's cold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I know some curse words like what do you have, like
Curse.
tosser? Is that a curse word? Tosser?
Tosser.
Tosser. Yeah.
Tosser?
Yeah, kind of.
Wait, what does that mean?
The C word.
It means like, you know, when you do that sign, you know, when people do that sign.
You can curse on this podcast. It's okay.
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 Means wanker. Tosser kind of means wanker.
Wanker. Like a man would jerk himself off.
Yeah, they say over here. They say, "Oh, you're such a wanker." Like you
So
might
it's
hear
literally a wanker.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's me being all polite. I didn't think this curse on this show. I didn't know that. I didn't know.
It's not big. This is a grown folks show. You can say whatever you want.
We could have got a lot more real shit.
So teach me something else. The good stuff. Teach me something else.
Well, it's kind of putting man on the spot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Teach me the bad
you
stuff.
get me?
No,
the bad stuff.
Now you get me. I want to know the bad words.
The bad words.
I don't know. We just use the normal words like the C word, like cunt. We use that quite a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
there's a Grenadian word called mother cunt.
And you know what? In America, you can't use cunt like that. It's very like.
Wow.
Say to say cunt. Like we say mother effer before we'll say cunt.
Yeah,
and we use Caribbean words as well, like ras, like what the ras or you know rascal or whatever we use. It just comes out when it comes out though. But there's a lot there to do, like prick, cunt, like wanker, whatever. It depends the emotion at the time, innit? Like, but we don't really be swearing like that all the time, anyways. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start using wanker. I like wanker.
You like wanker?
But I'll tell you one that we always use is prick, yeah? You prick. We use that a lot.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Oh, prick is not that bad.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Dickhead.
Not that bad either.
It runs off the tongue. But I see you got all your medals there though, man. Yeah, you putting in that work.
Well, this is just a very small part of my collection because it'll fall off the wall if I put everything up there.
Sorry, enough.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, enough. Yeah.
Say nothing.
I've been running since 2012, so I racked up a lot of medals. Yeah.
Okay. And the races are open in America right now, are they?
It depends where you live because I'm in New York, so there's not much racing going on. And if there is, it's very, very small. But when you go down south to like North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, those states are open because those are like Republican states, so they wide open.
We just see on Insta that some people are running and they're running in America and we're baffled. We're thinking, no, we want to run, but okay, cool. I hear you.
No, the big cities are really not. Like I think New York may be going on lockdown again soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like the restaurants are closed in New York City for like indoor dining and it's really empty. It's like nothing that it's better than it was, but it's still like pretty bad here.
Ghost town.
Ghost town, yeah.
That's exactly what it is. All right. So before I let you fellas go, do you want to say anything else to the Runway podcast audience?
I don't know. Just make sure you check our channels. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure you're gonna tell them our channels. Killer B001, Run Like Kunta. You're gonna be getting them runs in. I'm trying to get their morning runs in, but my GoPro Lite, they told me it's not coming till next Thursday now, so I'm very upset. But getting their morning runs in, people. But yeah, all the love and bless up to Runway. You know what I'm saying? And Straight Kim, we out here.
Thank you so much.
And this is what I'd like to say, Kim. I'd like to say thank you very much for having us on your podcast, The Runway. This is my first ever podcast, and it's due to Runnin.
Me too.
We actually are intending to start our own podcast, so I hope you lot keep watching our journey. Keep watching at More Than Running. Like
hopefully have you as a guest as well.
Of course. Listen, don't keep talking about it. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
because
that's the one.
Listen, I woke up one day and said I'm going to start a podcast, and I just did it. 2 weeks later, I had a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Do it. I'll definitely tune in and listen because you guys are entertaining.
Okay. And feel free to have us on again as well. Obviously, we're here. You know what I'm saying? Like getting it in. We're gonna keep them runs consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Keep watching the show, man. Keep watching the show. We got a lot more in store, people. We got a lot more, and we love the American fans. We know you guys love the accents and all sorts of stuff. So we're gonna keep inspiring you and motivating you people. You know?
Of course. You know, I saw you were in Mid-Strike magazine, and I said, Jesse, I got to get them on the show because I love their accents. You know, the American women love those British accents, so.
I've heard that a lot.
Mm-hmm. But again, I want to thank you guys for being on the Runway podcast. It was a pleasure having you on, and I know you'll have big things to come in the future. And if I ever get to London to do the London Marathon, I'm gonna hit you guys up to show me around your hood.
Your hood pass is good, man. Your hood pass is good, man. Don't worry about that.
Absolutely light work.
All right, guys. Thanks again.
Take care, yeah?
Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Blessings. Got you.
Take care.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the interview with the More Than Running fellas. Be sure to check out all their social channels, which I will have listed down below. All you have to do is scroll up on your mobile device and you can follow them on their socials. I have the More Than Running social as well as their personal socials as well. As always, thank you so much for tuning into the Runway podcast. I'm so happy that a lot of you are coming back week after week to tune into the show. It makes me want to continue to give you new and fresh content. If you want to be on the show or you have a topic that you want me to discuss, please send me an email to hello@therunwave.com. You can also DM me at the Runwave, or you can DM me at Straight Kim. It's easy to find me on socials or email, whichever you prefer. So thank you again for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one. Later. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Be sure to subscribe to The Runway on your favorite podcast app and leave us a review of the show on Apple Podcasts. It would really help me out. If you are a runner that has a story to tell and you would like to be on the show, you can email hello@therunwave.com or send us a DM on Instagram to The Runwave. See you next time.